All right, thank you, Pride of Owasso. Welcome, Owasso High School class of 2022 to your graduation. Yeah. Guests, family, and friends, my name is Mark Officer, and I have the privilege of serving as principal at Owasso High School. It's an honor to be here this evening with you guys and to celebrate these students and their significant accomplishments. Students, I'm just going to take 2 minutes of your time here. I want to talk to you about something. Specifically, mistakes will be made. A quote that I love is, what you do with a mistake, what do you do with a mistake? You recognize it, you admit it, you learn from it, and then you forget it. And that's by Coach Dean Smith. One of the most difficult things in life, I think, is to be able to acknowledge when we make a mistake. It's pretty easy to look at the person you're sitting next to, the friend that you chose to sit by, or to look at the family that came here to support you tonight, and easily point out the mistakes that they make, right? We can all sit around the dinner table with those that are close to us and point across the table and say, I don't like that you do this, or I wish you wouldn't do that, or you should do this better. Much harder to look in the mirror and acknowledge that we make our own mistakes. Relationships are torn apart because people in those relationships get so focused on what other people do wrong to harm them, and they can't acknowledge that those same people are forgiving them every day from mistakes that they make that hurt themselves. So I have learned the hard way, because I'm proud and stubborn, that I'm married today because my wife knows me well and is aware of my faults, and for some crazy reason still loves me. So I would challenge you. Yeah, you can clap for that. That's right. Yeah. I'm just going to assume that you weren't clapping because you know my faults as well. But another favorite quote is by Maya Angelou, who said, one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself is to forgive. Students, I'm going to challenge you as you go on in life and pursue the next interest to look at your relationships in the way that you're able to forgive those that harm you, and to acknowledge your own mistakes. Again, one of the greatest destroyers of relationships are resentment and anger. And you'll never get too far if you're unable to forgive those that are forgiving you every day. The last quote that I want to share with you is from Steve Jobs, Apple's Steve Jobs. Some mistakes will be made along the way. That's good, because some decisions will be made along the way. We will find the mistakes and we will fix them. So students, I think one of the things that separates leaders from those that aren't is the willingness to step out and make a mistake. If you think about your heroes in history, from Harriet Tubman to the Wright brothers to Dr. Martin Luther King, anybody who we identify today as somebody who changed the world, those guys took risks. In the middle of people around them telling them that they were crazy for trying whatever they were going to try, I imagine several people mocked the Wright brothers as they told them that they were going to fly. So I would encourage you to have the courage to step out and try something new. Have the courage to take a chance and possibly make a mistake, and reap the rewards from taking that chance. And then if you do end up making a mistake, own it, change course, and try again. Congratulations on the completion of this stage of your life. I wish you nothing but the best as you move forward and show the world what it means to have Ram Pride. Ram Pride. Yeah. I was hoping I would get a Ram Pride out of that. All right, please rise for the national anthem, played by seniors Eva Aycock, Hudson Martin, Lily Rape, Holden Raleigh, and Sam Walker. All right, great job, guys. Thank you very much. All right, before we move on, there's a special group sitting behind me that I would like to introduce. Their commitment and dedication to Owasso Public Schools and its students is inspiring. Please stand to be recognized as I call your name. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Kerwin Kerner. School Board President, Mr. Neil Kessler. School Board Vice President, Mr. Brent England. School Board Clerk, Mr. Frosty Turpin. School Board Deputy Clerk, Mrs. Stephanie Rutman. School Board Member, Mrs. Rhonda Mills. District Teacher of the Year, Miss Grace McIndarfer. Ram Academy Principal, Miss Catherine Giffhorn. Assistant Principal, Dr. Michelle Baker. Assistant Principal, Mr. Ryan Cooper. Assistant Principal, Mr. Kevin Dotson. Assistant Principal, Mr. Mitch McGrew. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Kara Whitten. Assistant Principal, Mr. Curtis Whiteley. The last introduction is for our superintendent, Dr. Margaret Coates. It has been my privilege to work with Dr. Coates for several years. Those interactions have made me a better person and professional. I haven't met an individual who was more passionate about public education or more willing to sacrifice her own time and energy to serve the community. Dr. Margaret Coates.
Thank you, Mr. Officer, and good evening, students, parents, colleagues, and friends. Again, I'm Dr. Margaret Coates, and I have the distinct honor to serve as your superintendent. What a wonderful evening this is. Class of 2022, a milestone in your life. I salute you and your families and all that you have accomplished. Tonight, on this very special night, I'd like to share with you some surprising studies about what makes people successful. We've all been led to believe that intelligence is the key to success. The spoils, we think, generally go to those who are brilliant, to those who have natural leadership talents, to those who are quick on their feet. This evening, I'm going to suggest an entirely different theory of success, one that offers both encouragement and challenge to us all. My theme this evening is a character strength called grit. Before she taught psychology at the University of Pennsylvania, Angela Duckworth taught math in middle school and high school. She spent a lot of time thinking about something that seemed obvious. Students who tried hardest did the best, and students who didn't try very hard didn't do so well. Duckworth wanted to know, what is the role of effort in a person's success? Duckworth's extensive focus on personality trait she called grit. Grit is perseverance and passion for long-term goals. Grit entails working strenuously towards challenges, maintaining effort and interest over years despite failure, adversity, and plateaus in progress. Duckworth developed a grit scale, and she found in a variety of settings that a grit score was the best predictor of success. She found this to be true among West Point cadets, at Ivy League institutions, at the National Spelling Bee competition, and among underprivileged students seeking to complete college. People with less talent often compensate by working harder and with more determination. The grittiest students, not the smartest ones, often do the best. The gritty individual approaches achievement as a marathon. Their advantage is stamina, whereas disappointment or boredom signals to others that it's time to change trajectory, cut losses. The gritty individual stays the course. Grit is good. All of you graduating tonight have stayed the course, working 13 long years to achieve this goal, despite bumps in the road and setbacks along the way. If you have not yet had the opportunity to experience setbacks or bumps in the road, I assure you they are coming. My challenge to you is to embrace the setbacks and cultivate your grittiness. It is vital for us to understand how to cope with disappointment and failure. The timeless and uncomfortable truth is that true strength of character is almost always forged by encountering and overcoming failure. The point is to lean into disappointment and setback. Become more gritty. We live in a world in which our attention spans have been conditioned by this world of 30-second commercials, rapid-fire text and tweets, and thumbing from one website to the next. More than ever, we are passionate about the immediate and the casual. We are wired for distraction. As you go out into this world, either to continue your education, to join the military, or to begin a job, being gritty will serve you well. I challenge you to not allow yourself to be distracted, determine what interests you, set long-term goals, pursue them with passion, and develop a mindset of persistence and determination. No one more creative than Thomas Edison. No, there was no one more creative than Thomas Edison, yet he regularly related his insights to relentless work ethic. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, he said. So congratulations, graduates. Today is a great day. As you leave Owasso Public Schools, my advice to you is to challenge yourself, take risk, dream big, fail forward, and increase your grit score. Congratulations, graduates, the class of 2022. And now I'd like to introduce our first student musical performer, Miss Hannah Wright. Hannah, come on up to the stage.
Can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Step I'm taking, move I make feels lost with no direction. Faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, but sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. Those struggles I'm facing, those chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know that these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, but sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb, yeah. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, but sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb, yeah. It's the climb. It's the climb. Whoa. It's the climb.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of people. Well, hello, everybody. Before I begin, I'd like it if we could take a collective moment to honor each and every person who helped make today possible. Our family, our friends, mom, dad, I see you over there. What's up? All of us have those special teachers and also counselors that have gone the extra mile. And to mine, thank you. You know who you are. They deserve a round of applause. Come on, guys. I'd also like to begin giving a special shout out to the 7th grade center. Now, this may sound crazy, but I have had detention once, and I flipped a water bottle at lunch. And well, you know, it was a really dark time in my life, and I want to say thank you to the 7th grade center for putting me back on the track to success. Thank you so much. Oh, no. That's all right. It works. Let's start with a fun fact, shall we? Valedictorian does not technically translate to first in the class. I was somewhat under the impression that it was until a month ago or so. The real Latin translation is actually the farewell sayer. Well, I find that much more of an honor than simply having a high GPA, but also a much more daunting task. It's simple enough to memorize material and check A, B, C, or D on a multiple choice test. It's a different story, and an impossible one at that, to accurately represent a graduating class of over 700 people as we advance to the next chapter of our lives. With that in mind, I will try to accurately represent our graduating class of over 700 right now, tonight. I mentioned everyone else's contributions to our success, but you may have noticed I left out the biggest factor. Us, right? I think if anything, that's the biggest takeaway of our high school career. It started as a freshman. No one except our annoying 9th grade selves would do any of our work for us. Freshman year, though, that was a long time ago. At that point, we all believed we would have a normal high school experience. We'd find our typical high school groups, strain our vocal cords rooting for our great student athletes, and cram a month's worth of class material into a very short study session the night before a big test. How naive we were. The majority of our high school careers fell in the midst of a global pandemic. Spring and summer break meshed. Plans were ruined, relationships strained. Sophomore year did not end the way any of us thought it would. We were reminded that life wasn't normal with every breath, quite literally. As sophomores, we learned about the reward of challenging ourselves and strengthening our sense of responsibility. We also learned, though, a lesson that most high school students don't. In the blink of the eye, the sky could fall and everything could change. That's life, though, right? I mean, picture a time when you had this perfect plan about something. Frustratingly little of that plan will actually materialize. That's a good thing, though, honestly, because if life went the way we planned it every time, it would be suffocatingly boring. As juniors, we got a taste of what it was like living through trying times. Then again, for most of us, junior year coursework is its own trying time. We got to see the best and worst of a lot of people. We're fortunate, though, to be in a school district where the administrators work to give us a good high school experience day in and day out. As seniors, we are fortunate enough to have many of our classic high school experiences. We learned not to take our iconic senior events for granted, and it made them much more memorable. For that, we're lucky, truly. Many of us applied for colleges nationwide. Many of us decided to pursue a trade. Many of us signed on to the military. Many decided that a gap year was best. We began making the literal strides towards our future, and we will continue today as we walk the stage, all 700 plus of us. We'll be here a while, guys. Buckle up. Shortly, we'll all be graduates faced with deciding our future. What are you going to do after you graduate is a question that every one of us in this class and everyone in all other classes has been asked countless times by countless people. Not everyone in this room knows yet, but don't fret. Have faith in yourself that an answer will come. And here we are. You know, a lot of people like to say that high school graduation, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter that much. Just think about that for a second. It's insane, right? I mean, all of our challenges, all of our strife, and all of our collective resilience culminates right now, tonight. Don't let anybody tell you to take this celebration for granted, because each and every one of us should be so incredibly proud that we are here tonight. Through all the struggle, we sit here as those who have persevered. If you really think about it, All of the extraordinary events throughout our time here have only made us stronger people. We as a class are uniquely equipped to succeed in this world, etch our names into the cosmos, and truly live our best lives. I'm truly honored to be your valedictorian, and if I leave just some hunger for success in just one person in this room, I'll be happy. Godspeed to us, the Owasso class of 2022. Go Rams, and thank you so much.
I made it up the stairs without incident this time, so good start. Loved ones, teachers, administrators, and my fellow classmates, thank you for being here as we celebrate our graduation. My name is Tatiana Swain, and I have the honor of getting to speak to you tonight as a salutatorian for the Owasso High School class of 2022. Seniors, we did it. We have checked off another box on our list of major life milestones. I don't know about you guys, but when discussing graduation and the end of high school in general, I heard a lot of, it all comes down to this, and this is what you've worked so hard for. But it really doesn't end here. Yes, graduating high school and receiving that diploma is an amazing accomplishment, but the end of high school is only the beginning of everything else. Graduation is a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us, and the work does not end here. In the words of Muhammad Ali, it isn't the mountains ahead to climb that wear you out. It's the pebble in your shoe. Class of 22, we have been through so much these past 4 years. To say that we have had a pebble in our shoe would be an understatement. But here we are, sitting in our caps and gowns, about to walk the stage and conclude our high school experience. Whether or not you have a plan for after we walk out these doors, there is something that comes after this for each and every one of us. Let that thing, whatever it is, be something that fulfills you and gives you purpose. Allow yourself to take risks, make mistakes, and have fun. Class of 22, remember, be bold, be courageous, and be your best.
I didn't realize we were speaking
Hi,
of a
Mom.
celebrity.
Yeah, this is a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
not
hi
gonna
Mom,
lie.
hi Dad.
Mom, Dad, I don't know where you are. You're in here somewhere. Hello.
All right. Hello and good evening, class of 2022.
We are so excited that everyone made it here on time.
And I know the 5 of us are very excited to see everyone here today.
Wait, there's only one.
No way this
Wait,
You
where's
missed it?
Marshall?
Marshall, where you at? Come on, bruh. Oh, there he is.
Hey,
come on.
Oh, wait.
Let's go.
Stride on him.
He's actually running
Come
pretty
on.
fast.
Wow. Hey, can we get him on the
Can
track
we get
team?
a round of applause for Marshall?
Yeah, there we go.
Woo! He is not tripping, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Marshall, time to explain yourself.
Forgot to turn on my PFL, so I forgot I was graduating.
All right, thank you for being here today. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Well, like I was saying before, good evening, class of 2022. My name is Connor Meisner, your 2021 Homecoming King, Band Council President, and as we all know, Miss Anderson's favorite student.
All right. All right, guys, my name is Jacob Clifton. If I have not met you, hello. And I'm a few things at Owasso High School, but today I am just a speaker that you get to or have to hear.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ava Jernigan, and I just wanted to personally congratulate all 720 of you, including 40 Ram Academy students, for being here at graduation today. And for those of you who aren't here, we are still very proud of you.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marshall Anderson, Mr. Owasso, or as I like to be called, Marsh Dog.
No.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't think anybody calls you that.
And lastly, my name is Rebecca Rake, but we don't have any time for formal introductions because tonight's graduation is going to be long enough. So let's just get to the point. We're here to deliver your commencement speech at graduation.
What's a commencement?
A ceremony in which degrees or diplomas are conferred on graduating students.
All right, guys, Ava definitely Googled that on the way in here, but in simpler terms, it means a beginning or a start.
Which explains why we're giving this speech at graduations. While our time at OHS is ending, it is only the beginning to the rest of our lives.
But let's not forget the many moments that got us up to this new beginning.
Each of us had a very different journey, starting at 8 different elementary schools only in this great city of Owasso.
And man, I don't know about you guys, but I miss the walkathons.
Yeah?
Lapping everyone never felt so good. So good.
And we can't forget about the countless hours spent on Type to Learn, a musical genius of recorder concerts, and the thousands of magazines we sold, which was my personal favorite, just to win a Weeple.
Best part of elementary for me was definitely recess and hitting kids with dodgeballs. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
And before you know it, we were all united for the first time at the 6th grade center. Class of 2022 immediately began to make a name for ourselves, where we had amazing classmates paint murals in the school hallways. Girls and boys had to stay separated because cooties, of course. And we were the first class to officially be banned from McAllister's.
I just wanted some sweet tea. Come on. But nonetheless, our middle school years were marked with some great memories and some pretty weird trends.
Yeah, guys, I still remember the clowns that like walked through and it was the big thing in 7th grade. Dude, they were so creepy, so creepy.
Even scarier were the ungodly amount of water bottles that we flipped, and all the money we took from our parents just to buy a couple of fidget spinners.
Musically, dabbing, flossing, the pinnacle of my dancing career.
Yeah, but alongside all the awkward trends, middle school was possibly the first time you got involved with the activity that would impact your future. Maybe it was the first time you got involved in the band room, or your first choir concert, maybe your first ag class. To the point, you met the people that you'd be spending the rest of your high school career with, for better or for worse.
More importantly, this is when I graced Owasso with my presence.
How could we forget, Marshall?
And just like that, we were high schoolers, where freshman year was actually one of our few normal years of high school.
Guys, and I still remember the first football game we had, right? Yeah. The first test, I failed personally, but I don't think
I think you were the only one.
Just I. All right, so I had the first girlfriend, right? I had the second girlfriend.
Oh. Okay.
I had the third girlfriend.
Let's stop at 3.
All right, there's a common factor.
It's okay.
Let's
It's okay.
Just
Wow, Jake, it's okay.
Sorry.
But even then, it was a great year we had at the Kid High. Even though the entire West Campus was under construction, and crossing the street just to make it in class in 7 minutes every day in the rain or the snow. I guess I know what my dad felt like back in the day, but at least I was on time.
And then our sophomore year, guys, we won the state football championship. Come on.
Go Rams.
Go Rams. Let's go. Yeah.
And then COVID-19 walked up and took away our year. Same thing with our football championship winning streak.
That year was definitely one that changed our lives forever, teaching us one of the most valuable lessons we'd learned in high school. The best part about the activities we do is the people we get to do it with.
We continued online and offline throughout our junior year, and I'm just now starting to realize what some of you guys look like without your masks on.
You guys look really great today.
Yeah,
really
fair point. But in between all the contact tracing, quarantines, and random blizzards Oklahoma blessed us with, we completed another high school year without even stepping foot in the high school.
And thank you to Google Classroom, Quizlet, Photo Math. Some of us made it to senior year, but a studio student like me never needed it.
No, never.
Good job.
And our high school days finally got back to a normal schedule, school year. And traditions we looked forward to for so long.
Like homecoming.
Full stadiums of football games.
Coupled with our enthusiastic student section.
Senior sunset and sunrise.
And most importantly, Mr. Owasso pageant.
Big man.
And spending time with some of our real OHS celebrities. Will the real Slim Zaney please stand up?
Where's he at?
Where's he at?
Yeah!
Wow, I honestly really love those talent shows.
Hey, Libby, where my dogs at?
Wolf.
And on top of all these memories, class of 2022 still found time to rack up some pretty incredible accomplishments.
Like the pride of Owasso, being in the Rose Bowl parade for the 6th time, and our concert bands consistently getting sweepstakes awards and constant recognition for band excellency each year. Our good friends in choir also received many consistent high ranks in their competitions, and this year also received their sweepstakes award, so congrats choir. And this year, the drama department also put on a fantastic musical, and they also got first place in their single act competition. So good job, guys.
student council has helped in every school spirit activity and the encouragement of our amazing student sections, as well as mock trial winning state once more. And in this year alone, FFA received numerous awards on the state and national levels. And to bring it back home, Ram Baseball won the state championship title this past season.
Owasso Varsity Prom became national and regional kick champions. The National Honor Society completed countless hours of community service. And we can't mention accomplishments without recognizing Owasso Varsity Cheer and their 9 state titles.
All right, so we as a football program went 30-4 through our high school career. Our basketball team was back-to-back Frontier Valley Conference champs, and we wrapped at the end of our track season with multiple school records, with some insane athletes. Shout out to long distance. And also, guys, I have it right here. Powder Puff champions, seniors.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sydney Vaughn, for taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Soccer this year won numerous championships in their season. Our swim team has broken the most high school records in 1 year by a long shot. And wrestling continued to have several wins to wrap up their season. Not to mention, we now have a girls wrestling team within many, many years. And our Special Olympics competed in multiple events and brought home the Unified Champions School ESPN Honor Roll banner.
Wow, looking back, we accomplished a lot in our graduating class.
But we definitely could not have done it alone.
It took patient teachers putting up with me for 4 long years, and us.
And a huge thank you to administration for always putting us first.
Especially Dr. Baker, who always kept us informed with over 150 emails sent from the beginning of the school year, which
I checked that.
Did you read
I
them?
100% read all of those emails, checked.
All of them.
I definitely got lost on the way here.
Yeah. And who are we to forget to thank our classmates, parents, and guardians, and our current or past staff members. We wouldn't be here without you guys. They say it takes a village, and I think we have the best one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All these memories, friends, and role models brought us up to this moment, our commencement, a start and a beginning.
Many people think of graduation as the end, but when you really think about it, this is just the beginning.
But what is this a beginning to?
Well, I don't think it's gonna look the same for all of us.
I mean, look out at everyone here. I see athletes, brainiacs, theater kids, band kids.
Aggies, Pommies, singers, writers, artists, and creators.
I see teachers, learners, introverts, extroverts, competitors, achievers, and leaders.
So we're not all the same, but I don't think we were meant to be.
Sounds like the end to a low-rated Netflix original coming-of-age movie.
It definitely does, but there's still some truth to the old cliche. We all have different passions and talents, but that's what makes our impact so powerful and a new beginning so exciting. The world definitely needs what you've got to give, but you just have to be willing to give it. From this point forward, we step into the real world.
We have rambled on for several minutes now about the impacts this school has had on us, whether they were good or bad. They played a huge part in who each and every one of us is today. Looking back to my freshman year, I would not be able to stand in front of a room full of people to give this speech. But now I look out and see that you guys aren't strangers. You're the people we have all spent the last 4 years with. So despite all of our differences, and man, they can be many sometimes, we are all about to walk across this stage receiving the same piece of paper to show our success and where our paths cross to get to this moment. So let us leave you with this.
Find what you love, and find what you're good at, and I guarantee you some part of the world out there needs it.
You know, Marsh Dog, people always told us that high school would be the best time of our lives and that we could do anything.
Realistically speaking, we can't do anything.
But you're meant to do something, so go out and do that.
So commencement, we start, we begin. To do something, to find your purpose, our purpose. Thank you, class of 2022.
Don't forget the announce.
I would now like to take this time to formally introduce 3 of my friends and some of the most talented people we know.
Including these 3 individuals, as well as Logan Dawson and Elizabeth Purnell, helped make this vision composed by Maggie Wall and co-directed by Maggie Wall and Jasmine Facey.
And parents, actually just everyone in the building, you're gonna get some tissues ready because we're going to give a warm welcome to Ezreal Graham, Jasmine Facey, and Maggie Wall.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful
School bag in hand, you leave home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch you go with the surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save you from the funny tricks of time slipping through my fingers all the time. I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in your mind each time I think I'm close to knowing? You keep on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save you from the funny tricks of time.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Save you from the tricks of
What the world
time. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the
Million
picture
dreams are keeping me
and
awake.
save you from the funny tricks of
Million dreams, a million
slipping through my
dreams.
fingers all the
Much
time. I try to capture
for the world. I close my eyes to see.
I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Let's give another round of applause for all of our performers, please. Just so you know, all these guys tried out. All of them put forth a lot of effort, took a big risk. Many were very nervous to get up here and do this for you guys, and they did it because of their commitment to the class. We're very proud of them. Thank you very much, guys. You did a great job. Senior members of the Pride of Owasso, please begin making your way back to the band. While they're doing that, Owasso High School teachers and staff, could I please have you stand? Owasso High School teachers and staff, you got to stand. Everybody's got to. All right, guys, give them a round of applause, please. Thank you, guys. It is a long-standing tradition in Owasso for our band to play the Battle Hymn of the Republic for graduation. According to an article written by Sean McCullum for the Kennedy Center, the Battle Hymn was originally penned as a poem by Julia Ward Howe in 1861 after she was inspired by a visit with Union troops. She sold that song to the Atlantic Monthly in February of 1862 for the sum of $5. The new song spread quickly through the Union armies and was adopted by Union supporters who wanted to teach the Southern rebels a lesson. Howe took dead aim at slavery in her lyrics, as she and her husband were strong anti-slavery activists. Included in one verse of the hymn are the words, "Let us die to make men free." The Battle Hymn of the Republic remains an enduring patriotic hymn often played in times of mourning, war, or strife, and important for today in the midst of campaigns for equality. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pride of Owasso playing the Battle Hymn of the Republic. right, before we move on to the next portion, of our program, I want to pause to make a couple important recognitions. First of all, graduates, if you are planning to go serve your country in a branch of the military after this evening, will you please stand? Thank you in advance for your service. Lastly, I want us to pause to make one final recognition, please. The chair at the front of the room that is empty with a wreath in it is placed there in honor of a student who was part of the class of 2022 but passed during her time here at Owasso High School. To the family of Leona Thomas, please know that you continue to be in our thoughts and prayers. Seniors, this is bittersweet because I don't want you to go, man. This is an amazing class. I'm so proud of you guys. It's been an honor to get to know you and to spend some time with you. We went through some difficulties the last couple years. We don't need to talk about that again, but I appreciate you so much and the way you handled those difficulties, and you constantly rose to the occasion with every curveball that was thrown at you. You adapted, you adjusted, you pursued excellence at every corner. Thank you so much on behalf of the Owasso High School administrative team. We appreciate you guys. Owasso High School class of 2022, please rise. Members of the Board of Education and Dr. Coates, I have examined the records of this class, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Oklahoma and the State Department of Education, I certify that the members of the Owasso High School class of 2022 meet the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Oklahoma State Department of Education and the Owasso Board of Education to receive a high school diploma. I am proud to recommend the members of the Owasso High School class of 2022 be awarded their diplomas. Seniors, with the exception of the first two rows, please be seated. Junior honor attendants, please escort the first group of seniors to the stage. Will the class of 2022 please come forward?
Samantha Nicole Bradshaw. Kayla Kia Vang. Brandon Del Day. Luke Colby Bray. Luke Ryan Molinex. Addison Lee Hudler. Margaret Marie Wall. Brandon Dwayne Eugene Harker. Aaron David Soderfelt. Wyatt Andrew Alton Messer. Ryan Merrill Craig. Holland Elaine Brunson. Regan Lynn Schaefer. Zaitlin Yvette Soto. Ezreal Josephina Alexis Graham. Austin Warren Gibson. Audrey Lynn Blevins. Ethan Connor Trude. Nicholas Colton Lukzak.
Brennan Dwayne Phillips.
Amelia Jade Stewart.
Natalie Paige Eklund.
Ava Brooke Jernigan.
Brooklyn Jade Eklund.
Rebecca Grace Rake.
Bailey Joanne Wilson.
Lillian Dolores Harrell.
Valerie Ain Lakey.
Macy Lynn Jameson.
Caitlin Jade June Knights.
Marshall Dean Henderson.
Jillian Gabrielle Helen Holloway.
Connor Wyatt Meisner.
Sal Vu.
Jacob Dean Clifton.
Anaya Emily Payne.
Nolan Robert Ackenhausen.
Christian Lawrence Topman.
Molly Grace Ardle.
Grayson Vaughn Caldwell.
Hannah K. Wright.
Brittany Lynn Brenning.
Gideon Daniel Hayes.
Hannah Bryn Casterkey.
Joy Autumn Sand.
Mackenzie Lee Fields.
Ronald Joseph Walker.
Megan Elizabeth Worsham.
Tatiana Angelise Swain.
Elizabeth Ann Purnell.
Angie Lee Yang.
Connor Lee Draper.
Holden James Rowley.
Lane Wesley Lovett.
Hudson Samuel Martin.
Rachel Morgan Jackson.
Daniel Scott Fair.
Genesis Jane Wilson.
Nicholas Bertram Welsher.
Spencer Michael McKillop.
Eva Kaylin Acock.
Gage Allen Smith.
Gabrielle Maria Brock.
Reagan Marie Yost.
Lily Marie Rapay.
Yarlin Alvarez.
Brooklyn Shane Tate.
Isaac Samuel Worley.
Samuel Joseph Walker.
Trinity Lynn Buckley.
Jenna Nicole Owens.
Allison Marie Waller.
Jasmine Rochelle Good.
Sophia Lynn Schatz.
Jasmine Alexandra Facey.
Bailey Madison Van Winkle.
Shiloh Hannah Sells.
Aaliyah McKenna Garman.
Isaiah Donavius Sells.
Madison Nicole Coffey.
Eric James Dickinson.
Abigail Faith Barbie.
Jackson Cole Deason.
Sean Spencer Hartzog.
Solomon Cole Skalnick.
Peyton Mason Combs.
Jackson Walker Dayton Smith.
Brighton Mackenzie Combs.
Reese Michael Daigle.
Nicholas Jacob Webster.
Noah Max Smallwood.
Lane Garrett McGuire.
Marcus Ray Mirabal.
Sabrina Lynn Berkadal.
Cody Stephen Chase.
Faith Mackenzie Hickson.
Brody Reed Doris.
Leighton Gray McKinney.
Chance Milgate.
Bryn Rose Llewellyn.
Aiden Maddox Lewis.
Najee Yang.
Dylan Reed Bennett.
Tyler Quentin Moore.
Yareli Naomi Vasquez.
Madison Lee Owen.
Melissa Sanchez.
Elizabeth Kaylin Aldridge.
Kaya Aylin Taylor.
Mariana Romero.
Tyler Joe Morton.
Angela Nicole Molt.
Dakota Lane Hicks.
Nathaniel Starbuck Heath.
Bryce Christopher Honeycutt.
Jenna Brooke Neighbors.
Deshaun Malachi Kennard.
Devin Richard Sullivan.
Elijah Devin Velasquez.
Eli Jameson Zaragoza.
Logan Adam Mullinax.
Tori Renee Hammonds.
Keith Jared Thompson.
Yvette Antoinette Sinader.
Anayeli Grace Kistler.
Rachel Elizabeth Martin.
Olivia Isabel Davis.
Corbin Allen Holmes.
Eliane Lavina Bashong.
Claude Edward Forte III.
Alexis Hayden Clark.
George Leonard Delonia III.
Madeline Brooke Aline Hufford.
Ezekiel Caden Wheeler.
Shemaiah Azaria Francis Costin.
Aiden John Golden.
Maya Karolinova Gorshina.
Tyler Christopher Chenard.
Nevaeh K. Sanchez.
Nathaniel Benson.
Luis Fernando Quiron Grave.
Ashton Arnell Anderson.
Cindy Puga.
Paige Lane Owens.
Malia Jade Austin.
Logan James Dawson.
Samuel William Gentry.
Javier Gareth Ryan Howard.
Jenny Lynn John.
Ian Martin McAllister.
Michaela Ann Shelton.
William Charles Ferriman.
Brianna Faith Eads.
Joseph Isaac Stevens.
Alana Mae Galbraith.
Caden Chase Hall.
Hillary Elise Stillman.
Isaac Nathaniel Conder.
Kirsten Annette Badgewell.
Gracie Caroline Mark.
Ryan Matthew Roberts.
Olivia Joyce McNichol.
Mallory Bess Williams.
Robert Rhett Foltz.
Jackson Knight Foltz.
Braden Cole Taylor.
William Aaron Wiltshire.
Dylan McCain Philpott.
Jalen Andrew Lang.
Jacob William Smitty.
Braden Cole Moser.
James Lee Trammell.
Dominic Anthony O'Neill.
Logan Mace Earwood.
Jillian Marie Shelton.
Lance Garrett Ramsey.
Sadie Marie Cole.
Easton Luke Catlett.
Stephanie K. Marie Gatton.
Brody Ray Cravens.
Reese Nicole Pearson.
Coy Ray Carter.
Shane Serena Lowe.
Colton Lane Storm.
Tammy Vu.
Ian Jericho Conder.
Thomas Logan Allendorf.
Jesse Lane Newby.
Troy Anthony Blackwell.
Colby Ryan Shelton.
Aiden Pierre Louis.
James Ian Busking.
Chase Austin Duvall.
Anthony Davin Hernandez.
Ellis Cole Stanley Bratcher.
Rodney William Foster.
Jose Antonio Orquiza.
Jaron Tava Moss.
Savannah Renee Hood.
Maria Isabel Shea.
Ty Robert Rumley.
Eliza Nicole Truell.
Reese Lauren Cunningham.
Kara Elizabeth Kitch.
Renzi Mary Ellen Walters.
Brooke Nicole Costello.
Victoria Marie Parker.
Dakota Lee Jones.
Addison Claire Evers.
Francisco Allen Santos.
Alex Grace McConnell.
Sebastian Carmona.
Grace Catherine Harris.
Aiden Cabana Orleans Poby.
Lane Richard Meyer.
Jalen Addison Williams.
Jackson London Chapman.
Emmanuel Leonard Dennis.
Philip Triner.
Harley Sue Rusher.
Sophia Neergaard Hove.
Bronwyn Ann Etkin.
Anthony Ryan Hughes.
Brian Alexis Gutierrez.
William Blake Hancock.
Ryan Daniel Graves.
Braden Cole Schock.
Macy Marie Aites.
Jonathan Tyler Permal.
Anwar Sharif Falali.
Garrett William Zeba.
Maya Lee Gonzalez.
Kinsley Julia Harper.
Xander Ryan Marshall.
Beatrice Jimenez de la Torre.
Caleb Michael Teets.
Beatrice Gutierrez Binarde.
Kaylin Michelle Hopper.
Thank you. Kinsey Grace Yonkman.
William Sappington Woodham V.
Barbara Rapova.
Jacob Robert Blewett.
Ashton Glenn Baker.
Andrea Renee Bass.
Mia Jolie Hahn.
Brady Monroe Hellard.
Sebastian Vandenschreek.
Aiden Wayne Beach.
Bruno Carol Acosta.
Sherry Lynn Maple.
Josiah Taylor Hyman.
Kyle William Wilson.
Wesley Keith Grohl.
Madeline Wren Thompson.
Victoria Love to Quincy Armour. Victoria Love to Quincy Armour.
Sydney Lois Holberg.
Peyton Olivia Blevins.
Colin James Udall.
Sophia Jane Martin.
Ty Christian Garvin.
Gavin Joseph Baker.
Brody Alexander Rainbolt.
Thompson. Bethany Rose Thompson.
Corbin Butler Eggert.
Miguel Angel Lomelli. Miguel Angel Lomelli.
Jacob Michael Amberg.
Anyani Runson.
Tessa Hope Tincleave.
Jaden Riley Newman.
Jamea Kyrie Malone.
Chloe Ann Burrow Estes.
Ka Zong.
Amber Dawn Flager.
Nevaeh Janae DeBerry.
Chase Riley Pogue.
Joseph Michael Christensen.
Crispins. Catherine Sage Crispins.
Nicholas Joseph Lucas.
Brinley Marie Johnson.
Rebecca Lene Holland.
Rennick Gage Few.
Brianna Lee Maddox.
Zachary William Allen.
Joey Ann Griffith.
JC Elizabeth Pett.
Chloe Ann Taylor.
Victoria Lane Hamer.
Caitlin Elizabeth White.
Gage Christian Smith.
Lexi Addison Graveline.
Isabel Olivia Barkis.
Corey Michelle Goggins.
Reagan Page Whitewater.
Allison Grace Carey.
Grace Elizabeth Dahlman.
Madison Rose McCain.
Brooklyn Nicole Baca.
Ashley Paige Thornton.
Zane Andrew Harbaugh.
Malachi Alberto Garcia.
Cole Wayne Manuel.
Braden Dwayne Ennis.
Camden Marie Wagner.
Logan Wyatt Fisher.
Bailey Page Johnson.
Sierra Lael Wilson.
Bruce Leroy Chamberlain III.
Riley Marie Wilson.
Table fell on him. That's a first. Probably not. That's ORU's fault, not ours.
Did you see what happened? Hey, great team effort right there. That's what Owasso's all about. Here we go. Haley Renee Bible.
Levi Nukney Ellis.
Autumn Nicole Riggs.
Maxwell Elton Cantu.
Emily Renee Lee.
Gwen Rose Taman.
Siomi Vargas.
Kiera Grace Snodgrass.
Anna Valentine Dieter.
Gabrielle Quentin Stump.
Madeline Ann Pearson.
Ethan Alexander Stymack.
Lindsay Joy Goodson.
Madeline Rose Masira.
Nathan Allen Ledgerwood.
Zachary Soren Lomar.
Tristan Caleb Edelman.
Jackson Troy Nestor.
Caden Allen Deacon.
Joshua Andrew Leith.
Adrian Sergiu.
Jacob Crawford Stenstrom.
Trevor Jace Cole.
Carson Pratt Pitts.
Zachary Ryan Dietis.
Mitchell Ryan Clark II.
Cash Rodney Maupin.
Cade Allen Jennings.
Zoe Caitlin Ann Tofola.
Casey Lynn Huber.
Danielle Glasgow. Anna Danielle Glasgow.
Congrats. Caden Allen Fry.
Carissa Renee Thompson.
Price Michael Pennington.
Madison Nicole Tugwell.
Maddie Colleen Rollison.
Adrian Kate Steffi.
Caitlin Renee Puden.
Taylor Christy Rose.
Jaden Kane Naylor.
Ellie Marie Morrill.
Anne Marie Elizabeth Hurst.
Grace Elizabeth Hildebrand.
Campbell Christine Rinky.
Lily Bell Shriver.
Libby Lynn Davenport.
Sydney Melissa Van.
Bailey Michelle Thompson.
Carson Elaine Zumwalt.
Madeline Sue Thomas.
Elizabeth Vaughn Booth.
Kennedy Elizabeth Kropp.
Ian Allen Moore.
Isabella Grace Abdu.
Harper Ayana Smith.
Madison Dean Menifee.
Kendon Lane Lovell.
Abby Lee McIntosh.
Austin Michael Thulin.
Kylie Nicole Adams.
Bennett Ray Flannery.
Julie Ann Rounds.
Calvin Andrew Jenkins.
Michaela Sarwat Nessum.
Zachary Daniel Burns.
Xander Orion Toward.
Jacob James Morrow.
Summer Rose Christine Allensworth.
Jillian Benet Casey.
Isaiah Michael Jones.
Sabrina Simone Namavar.
Logan Matthew Terrell.
Lauren Kayleen Walters.
Brendan Kale Pittman.
Riley Paige Martin.
Toby Stephen Richards.
Carla Mahil.
Seth Alexander Wyrick.
Juan Pedro Puga Cervantes.
Olivia Ray Alexander.
Arath McGowan.
Dakota Alexander Bryan.
Anthony Rocha.
Caleb Wayne Coleman.
Jennifer Escoto.
Alexis Morgan Cloud.
Joey Aliana Benuelos.
Ariel Jade Ellis.
Julie Kailana Allison.
Maddox Lee Schrader.
Teresa Jade Evington.
Coulter Ryan Featherston.
Kayla Lee Gross.
Iris Natalie Herrera.
Tyler James Bridges.
Jaden Leon Ballesteros.
Jamie Lynn DePace.
Jean Stephen Desjarnais II.
Heather Edith Sanchez.
Benjamin Thomas Stoller.
Ryan Laren Bright.
Aiden Justice Shaun.
Jack Jose Thomas.
Gavin Sean Cowie.
Braylon Wayne Wilson.
Michaela Marie Emmert.
Braden William Tosh.
Allison Dawn Fairchild.
Jackson Riley Woods.
Sarah Elizabeth Lavosi.
Derek Daniel Overstreet.
Brittany Marie Bradshaw.
Bryce James Stevens.
Andrea Avalar.
Chris McClellan.
Karina Reynoso.
Jaden Andre Johannesson.
Gabriel Todd Robinson.
Ryan Dale Orr.
Mikhail LaShawn Davis Booker.
Benjamin David Bird.
Jordan Lamont Williams.
Alonzo Jimenez.
Keelan Jotrell Carney.
Olivia Rose Smith.
Hallie Reagan Hance.
Chloe Elizabeth Stockson.
Fernando Julian Adame.
Madison Ann Rhodes.
Stephen Ray Brewer.
Delana Michelle King.
Ashlyn Joanne Matheny.
Mia Grace Wright.
Rachel Grace Eddington.
Olivia Bell Caruth.
Jackson Tyler Gaddy.
Augustus Coleman Scott.
Jocelyn Monet Rubidoux.
Jacob Michael Sobolik.
Caitlin Breezana Nipper.
Riley Alexander Matthews.
Sophia Danielle Harding.
Cameron Mitchell Sullivan.
Mason Gregory Moan.
7 Andrew Bailey.
Aaron James Lamb.
Christian O'Caleb Daracel.
Olivia Grace Poplin.
Olivia Jubilee Ainbinder.
Tristan James Thomas.
Kennedy Danielle Lutz.
Hunter Matthew Blair.
Kamora Ciandra Tisdale.
Sabrina Joy Clark.
Jasmine Angel Frank.
Kinsey Joy Hampton.
Olivia Christian Kuharski.
Callie Ann Mosley.
Abigail Faye Davis.
Kelly Lisa Terry Morgan.
Alexa Nichelle Earnhardt.
Hold up. Kyler Joseph Zellner.
Braden Douglas King.
Adian Robert Turley.
Amelia Lynn Ham.
Marilio Tamayo Jr.
Aubrey Jade Mary Lavelle Peacock.
Lauren Noel Gibson.
Zeta Aniston Alexander.
Holly Marie Bukadakis.
Justin David Hall.
Ethan Cole Reaganhard.
Abigail Olivia Harper.
Caleb Michael Green.
Carissa June Sandlin.
Caitlin Elizabeth Emmons.
Skylar Joe Croslin.
Kayla Nicole Bills Newman.
Luke Christopher House.
Alexis Paige Eckerd.
Barrett Chisholm Frazel.
Adriana Rose Dooley.
Brian Poole Bandasack.
Maya Irene Roberts.
Madeline Suyang Chang.
Isabella May Lawson.
Brian Ray Jagir.
Berta Leon Colada.
Ethan Kenji Scott.
Braylon Noah Nodine.
Mark Anthony Mann.
Caleb Asher Leslie.
Kalik Javon Boatwright.
Caitlin Sinead Locker.
Brian Mokum Lee.
Derek Fielding Moore.
China Vu Lore.
Josiah Isaiah Buchanan.
Jifeng Her.
Bradley Ender Brown.
Ethan Phillip Lore.
Shelby Joe Spinagle.
Mariana Gaunia Lore.
Elizabeth Nomi Saldivar.
Celine Jalia Yang.
Ashley Gayona.
Philip Yang.
Itzel Garcia Millan.
Alex Chu Ying Her.
Samson Nguyen.
Scott Allen Bagayski.
Brandon Lee Downs.
Jake Aaron Brothers.
Matthew Charles Collins.
Juan Antonio Franco.
Braden Lee Inman.
Jonathan Thomas Zapata.
Seth Russell Inman.
Dylan Case Fang.
Stephen Brian Foster.
Brennan Riley Miller.
Austin Brian White.
Ashton William Staggs.
Kevin Bryce Wade.
Faith Elizabeth Holland.
Sydney Ray Morrell.
Connor Matthew Klein.
Dylan James Reed.
Hector Giovanni Perez.
Angel Adrian Perez. Ryan Richard Owens.
Kevin.
Victoria Marabi Argueta Barrios.
Hello. Guys, Guys, seniors, not trying to kill the fun here, but we're yelling over names that are being called. Families aren't able to hear the names of students that are being called. So I need the balls, please, up to the front. And could you guys please stop doing that? It's disrespectful. Thank you. Guys, I need the balls to the front. I need the balls to the front. All right, hey, guys, we're long night. I know you're awesome. Love you to death. We're almost there. Let's honor the rest of the graduates, please. Thank you.
Alyssa Michelle Mack.
Benjamin Price Jennings.
Cassidy Eve Archambault.
Connor John Hagan.
Abby Rose McKibben.
Hunter Roland Shores.
Aaliyah Marie Flores.
Skylar James Colander.
Aaron Paige Gibbs.
Austin Tyler Mitchell.
Allison Faith Jones.
Anna Christine Russell.
Peyton Elizabeth Parker.
Kylie Elizabeth Strickland.
Adrian Michelle Harlan.
Cassie Jean Weber.
Essence Rosie Mae Jones.
Morgan Marie Weber.
Ocean Angel Marie Cox.
Teresa Anka Richter.
Chloe Sophia Angeli Davis.
Risa Shirkawa.
Simone Olivia Smith.
Jose Julian Baran Salome.
Abigail Grace Hensley.
Moses Perez.
Caitlin Paige Gurley.
Curtis Clarice Schmeiser.
Ethan Polo Honjave.
Tarek Wayne Roberts.
Marley Marie Hutchins.
Michael Stephen Lynch.
Parker Gray Hegwald.
Rodolfo Ariza.
Adam Christopher Hobza.
Layla Lanai Woods.
Manuel Gaona.
Kaylee J. Blackburn.
Raul Abel Armas.
Kaylee Vanessa Page Rendon.
Brandon Sherrard Ramsey Jr.
Brianna Holly Jones.
Corbin Joseph Kincaid Green.
Katie Lynn Mansard.
Ronnie Levane Thomas Jr.
Paige Renee Smith.
Tyron Omarion Collins.
Madison Marilyn Vojesus.
Raya Amari Irons.
Natalie Marie Griffin.
Jada Anise Goff Mason.
Carver Dell Sands.
Corbin James Bailey.
Brett Tyler Weimer.
Jeremiah Jerome Jackson.
John Hanson Hicks.
Jeray Riley Austin.
Brittany Rosalind Oviedo Mejera.
Wendell Allen Mann, Jr.
Ileana Areli Espeta.
Marcel Anthony O'Quinn.
Victoria Abigail Foreman.
Tate Jaden Rogers.
Seth Andrew Woods.
Joseph Anthony Martinez.
Seth Chapman and Q.
Tyler Michael Hammer.
Fatima Adsiri Alvarez.
Giovanni Silva.
Maria Avina.
Quinton Charles Daly.
Kayla Marie Bowman.
Jayshawn Dion Savage.
Landon Fair Parrish.
Michael Allen Jamerson Jr.
Hannah Jacqueline Woods.
Jayla Renee Norwood.
Elias Cervantes.
Samantha Marie Licea.
Elizabeth Miss Grace Kopecki.
Zoe Elizabeth Avery.
Jake Travis Law.
Saren May Saunders.
Mazzy Ella Dimkowicz.
Trenton Sean Ellison.
Andrew Jack Pulici.
Tria Yang.
Ray Edward Bailey.
Bradley James Treat.
Jacob Matthew Hill.
Anthony Dean Cummings.
Riley Thomas Shepard.
Catherine Elizabeth Newton.
Makoa Ram Kumnert Sana.
Jamie Hua.
Aiden Lyman Moody.
Gannon Turner D. Hollander.
Bradley Dylan Ball.
Joshua Mark Stoddard.
Jane Tao Vang Yang.
Benjamin Wayne Ricketts.
Gunnar Clark Rosenthal.
Evan Carter Burns.
Ethan Grant Van Ordsall.
Philip Michael Raleigh.
Maya Lane McBride.
Jason Wayne Kirkendall Jr.
Aries Francis Avery.
Brooke Haley Rogers.
Chandler Lewis Klein.
Miles Patrick Moran.
Kennedy Elise Rutherford.
Elise Vero Lipolis.
Aiden James Green. McKinney Green.
Marie Julia Pereira Varela.
Olivia Jewel Higby.
Rosalba Petrone.
Zane Wesley Underwood.
Taylor Jude Gross.
Lauren Page St. John. Madeline Diane Drummond. Morgan Faith Grobe. Tiffany Dorothy Chang. Lisa Pawa Yang. Sky Lee Williams. Zoe Elizabeth Lynn. Samantha Joanne Hebertson. Caitlin Nicole Day. Dahlia Yvette Lira. Garrison Jacob Williams.
All right, students, please stand. Symbolic of moving from student to graduate, please move your tassel from right to left. Students, now please turn around and face the band and remain standing for the playing of our alma mater. All right, students, guests, please remain seated while your graduates leave the arena. Graduates, if you are in an odd row, you will exit to the left, which is that way. If you're in an even row, you'll exit that way. Please go up to the concourse and meet your families there. Family and honored guests, it is my honor to present to you the Owasso High School class of 2022.